Hey, now it looks like he's clipping.
Here we go again.
What happened, man?
You guys look like you were having fun over there playing music.
Yeah. Hey, what was that cartoon? Remember the dog with the big dog house on his head and all you could see is his eyes and there's like a little superhero dude on his shoulder or flew around him? And the superhero dude would be like,
Yeah.
you remember that?
Oh, what was that cartoon?
I don't know if it was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
It had to have been.
I mean, whoever's watching this, y'all have to know.
I don't know that one. Lamar, you look good.
My elbow.
Oh, it's not going to be a good podcast if your elbow's not in the frame?
If you want, I could put my elbow out too, and then you
guys will do
don't
the
have
same.
to feel so bad.
You know, it's funny when I was up there doing the camera switching and I was on the angle where it was above and it gets both of you.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Lamont pushing all the buttons on the thing and I remember.
Beep, boop,
Do you remember that meme?
boop, 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 boop.
Remember that meme that was going around?
Uh-huh.
With the guy with the fro, he was a white dude and he had like a half button shirt and he was just doing this.
Yeah.
on the-
jamming out.
That was
Yeah.
the synth meme.
Yeah, the
yeah.
synth meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be over there just
Yeah, I'm looking at him like, I'm like, you're just pretending to push buttons.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes I
convinced.
get lost in the sauce and be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm supposed to sweep this filter.
Yeah. I didn't even know what that means.
Right, exactly. Lost in the sauce.
And then I go, I think did I hit a bad note? Then I'll get back into it. No, it had to been.
Had to
been good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Whatever.
Yeah. I know when you hit a bad note is when everything stops.
But sometimes you know what they are. You know what Bob Ross would call a bad note?
What?
Happy
A
accident.
happy accident.
Oh, yeah.
I think
And,
you know.
and
Yeah, happy
you're
accident.
kind of safe with this type of music, you know?
Right.
It would almost be like, I would imagine people who like our style of music are kind of like, you know, in a head change, per se.
Right. Or some kid that's just
yeah.
wanting to study and just like vibe out.
Right.
Yeah.
And if they do hear something that was like, what's that?
No.
No, that
It
was
good. It was good.
that was totally intended.
Fine.
Yeah.
was good.
That was totally expression.
Those guys are overthinking it.
Right.
Yeah.
I got my Jewel Beetle and I got my Merkuba.
But are you wearing it?
No, because we haven't found a leash for it.
A leash. Like how he called it a leash.
I mean,
What?
do you plan on being walked or something?
No, it's what do you call it?
necklace?
A necklace. Damn it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait.
I would go for like
Wait.
lanyard. I would go
No.
for
Wait,
Well, when you
Lamar.
say the
Lamar,
leash.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I kind of like leash.
Yeah. Well, because Marilyn's in charge
Right.
and she's walking you, Baba.
So
Baba, when your owner gets the leash,
Yes.
that means you are not free to do what you want to do at your will, Baba.
no boo boo, but I will behave if that means I get the
Oh.
Well,
Nice save. Nice
needs
save.
you not go any further because if you don't
like where I
understand
went there, baby.
that lingo, then that went right over your head.
You like what? And so I got the Merkuba in the mail. It's Tiger's Eye is one of them, and
Amethyst.
is the other.
Yes.
And then the Jewel Beetle came, but it came on a damn choker chain, you know.
Well, for you, it would be
and
a
I
choker.
ain't like Jimmy Butler talking about this is the emu me. I ain't into that all that,
Right.
you know. So
I like how we went from a necklace to a
No, a leash.
leash to a necklace to a lanyard to a choker.
yeah.
Now, if you're not bringing out your inner dominatrix, Baba, I don't know what to say about
Well,
it.
boo boo, I'll have to break out the old thigh high Doc Martens and the cut off Dickies.
Do you remember those back in the day? We used to, everybody used to wear like the Doc Marten boots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was like, late 90s? Maybe early 90s.
Early 90s.
Seems like early 90s.
Yeah.
Back when Pearl Jam was Pearl Jam.
You had to
Yeah.
have the black
Or-
ones and the white ones.
Right.
Right. Or back when, the burgundy ones. Remember the burgundy
Yeah.
ones?
Yes.
But back when like Matchbox 20 was hitting hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was the guy that brought out the choker. He was that guy.
Well, there was a bunch of them. I mean, it was trendy.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, I got my items. I had a slight earring,
Yeah.
but it came before the Merkubas came in the mail, right?
Yes.
So
And you stopped it.
I did not answer that. I was
Yeah.
like, look, man, I ain't got what you looking for. Well, I ain't got it all.
Right.
I got half. Look, I got half your money.
Yep.
You got half the rent.
I promise you, the next time you come ringing, I'm gonna have everything.
Well, and
Yeah.
what's funny is that when you were going to have that earring event that day, I think you woke up and within the hour, it said it was delivered.
Yeah.
Right.
Synchronicity.
Yeah. Hey, that was scary. I was like, oh yeah.
But what if
I got it?
But what if hear me out. Okay. What if the entity was like this, Meryl?
I know I didn't give you much time and all, but do you have at least the jewel beetle? Or is the Merkaba being ordered? No, I'm just joking with you, man. But hey, next time have that jewel beetle and Merkaba. All right.
He could have said that.
This dude.
This dude.
What would my response be? It'd be like, oh yeah, oh cool.
Right.
I'd be like, cool. All right, well shit.
Sorry.
He could have been avoiding like.
So do I leave or you leave?
Right.
'Cause-
I mean, he like in essence, it could have flipped it for the best like that.
Could you
You
imagine?
know, hey, I know you're a work in progress, son, but
How come all these weird experiences we get, they don't? It's never no joke behind it. It's always something serious.
we have to make it
It's
funny.
never like a character, or it's never something, or a guy coming at you like, "Hey man, look,
Right.
you're missing out on the other side." Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
It's never that.
Yeah. How come, Marilyn?
Yeah.
Abe, that's y'all's dream.
Hey, I had one 2 nights ago, and I'm not even going to go into it, but had the whole episode.
Then why bring it up,
Well,
Lord?
okay, look, there's the only fascinating part that I really liked. I was in somebody else's body, fully alert, looked at the mirror, and I was in this older man's face. He had a mole right here. He had like a goatee, kind of a longish goatee. And the room and the windows in the bedroom seem so familiar, like I've been there before. And I know I haven't. As me. But when I looked in the mirror, it was just weird. I was like, oh my God, is that me? That conscious, like having that kind of a look.
Maybe it was an older you.
Maybe.
Was it an earring event or a dream?
No, it was an earring event. I just chose to go with it because I hadn't had it in like, what, 4, maybe 3 months?
You thought it left your ass.
I thought I was like cured.
Surprise.
Right.
Yeah.
Cured. I don't know if you can be cured.
I've come to
No.
the realization, Meryl, it's not. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows with these things, man?
You know, it's really weird. So Seraphine, our daughter, you know, she moved in with us like what, 2 months ago or something like that.
About that, yeah.
Yeah. So the other day, we were talking about dreams that we were having and how they were weird. This is really weird, and I've never heard of this happening, but I guess it does happen. We both had the same exact dream
Right.
on the same night.
That's not unheard of, Marilyn. We've
I've
done
never
that.
heard of that.
Yeah.
I could understand twins.
Right. Yes. But I mean, mother and daughter. I mean, you are. She is you. She came from you. I mean, she is you.
Yeah, it was so crazy, but literally, it was the same exact dream.
Could you imagine if we can control that, and you'd be like, Seraphine, I want to talk to you tonight in a dream. We need to talk about some shit.
Then have a
yeah.
that
We need to
would
have a
be
private conversation. I need you to meet
freaky.
me in my subconscious space, fucking ASAP.
Yeah. There's been movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's really possible. It has to be possible.
I'm sure it is.
If we're thinking of it,
Yeah.
it's possible. It just hasn't been proven,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look at the
or it
connection.
hasn't been done yet.
It would be a
between
different,
twins.
it would be a total different world if we can like truly do that on command.
Right?
You think on the other side, because we don't have these shells, like everybody's thoughts are loose, or are you able to control it?
Oh, like if somebody walks by, they can.
Like, do you self-contemplate on the other side?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And if so, does everybody here? Like, are you just broadcasting? Like, you're like,
Right, like
hey,
if somebody-
Frank looks like a dirtbag today. Where is his aura?
And then
you're like,
everybody
shit.
hears it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody heard that.
Yeah, and you didn't say anything.
Yeah,
but you
everybody's
think it.
looking at you all weird, like,
Jeez.
there goes Ralph again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thinking out loud.
Okay, playing devil's advocate, wouldn't that be a perfect world though?
Right, because you're not holding any secrets, and
And everybody knows
you are who you are.
where everybody
Right.
stands.
Yeah.
There's no lies.
Right.
There's no deceit.
Nothing.
Right.
I don't even think you're on that level of
out,
thinking.
Right. Yeah, everything's out in the
Yeah,
others.
you're just in the moment of like love and bliss.
Yeah.
But okay. But that's a hypothetical situation.
No, but entertain it. It would make sense.
It would, but
We wouldn't have any more CNN
And we wouldn't be having you talking like this right now.
yeah.
because we would know already.
We would
Yeah.
already know.
Yeah.
I kind of like my private moments.
Well, that's what the physical life is
yeah.
for.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't want to. I don't want to go on the other side and relinquish my private moments.
But you're thinking, yeah. But you're thinking as a human in a shell.
They're mine.
Broaden your horizons.
I can see a ghost and be like, "Your aura looks like shit."
Yeah. What happened to you?
What happened to you? I came out looking better.
Right.
You probably didn't want to know that.
I bet.
And he'll probably respond, he or she or it would probably respond, "No, I didn't want to know it, and you just affected my energy."
Yeah.
And then that's when I go, now, should we change the rules on afterlife thought process?
Yeah.
You didn't need to hear that, did you?
I don't know. I think on the other side, you build what you want and you just do shit.
This
just
kind
a-
of reminds me of your guys's, was it episode 1 or 2?
Spiritual buffness.
Was it
Spiritual
spiritual
buffness?
buffness?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where-
that son of a bitch that was like, I'm going
No.
to give you guys one hell of a ride.
No, it wasn't. It's not the spiritual buffness is the one that I'm thinking of. It was the one day where everybody, no matter what,
Has to tell the truth.
has to tell the truth.
Oh,
And they
Truth
have
Day.
Yeah, Truth Day.
I forget if that was episode, what? I think it was episode 2.
Right. Yeah, I remember that you posed that dumb,
Right.
wild
Yeah,
shit. You
but that
always,
was crazy though. That was like,
yeah.
it would be interesting.
Truth Day would be, Truth Day would be a
I wonder if we
mother
can. I
humper.
wonder if we can just make that a family thing.
Yeah, we said it was like the purge, right?
We should
Yeah,
like
like
you
the
go out-
purge.
Like
Yeah.
the purge.
We
you
should
go
just-
out and you got to tell the truth to
Okay.
somebody that you've lied to.
Yeah.
You just can't have Truth Day, right?
Yeah.
I think Truth Day, you have to go to that person that you know you've lied to and be like,
Right.
look,
I got to tell you this.
I know it was in February, and I thought, next year was going to be a long way out. Here we are. You remember that thing about the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should do that, Daryl.
So
Yeah, but that means you're fucking lying to somebody in this room.
okay,
Well,
so
I mean-
so I would 100% do it. And we had this conversation earlier before
Right.
we came on
Yes.
here as to why I don't have very many friends.
Yeah, Marilyn. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
I would be all for this.
right.
I don't want anybody knowing my thoughts, and I don't want anyone knowing my truth.
Okay, but you're the one that said that we should do this.
I do all the thoughting around here,
Lamar, didn't he?
and I don't think we should be doing this.
And now all of a sudden he's backing out?
No, he'll say we need to do this, but he'll be that mother humper that
Who
will be
never-
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
never participates
Participate. Yeah,
in
yeah.
what he throws out there. He's just like, oh, you guys are making an ass out of yourselves.
Yeah, stupid.
Glad I didn't participate.
It's totally stupid. I don't know if you guys want and y'all want to hold true to it. January 1st. This would be the first ever for any of us. We all got to tell the truth.
No, but it wouldn't.
But that means
though.
we're lying to each other, you foolish bastard.
It
And I'm
would-
not lying
okay.
about anything right now.
Okay, it
No,
wouldn't.
no, not just about each other, like some shit we done did and we just didn't fully.
Oh, you're talking about nighttime confessions over the podcast.
I mean, if you
Oh,
want,
wait, are we telling the podcast people?
Well, we're gonna have to.
Oh,
we
I
brought
mean,
it up in front of
yeah,
the people.
'cause, I
They're gonna
mean,
want to know the
the
results.
results. We're going to have to kind of do it in front of people.
Oh,
Damn.
see, now this is where you have to read the fine print.
Yeah, that's recorded.
Yeah.
I'm not
And-
sure I
yeah,
have
and
the
this
proper
is-
attorneys to.
And this is where I read the fine print.
So
and
we'll
I'm
do it
like,
like this.
I'm not signing.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we'll
not
do it
signing
like
this.
this. So we do it like this. If there was something you thought I, she, or he fibbed about, you notate it now from here on off. From here off. And then we bring it up January 1st. Hey, by the way, back in November when you said this,
Yeah.
did you really do that?
Yeah, that would be, because I'm thinking about something right now. I'm not holding on to nothing right now.
It could be like just shooting the shit. It ain't got to be something that's
Serious?
detrimental to
Right.
like health
Okay. All
or,
right.
you know, companionship.
Now he just wants us to make up shit. So we're just gonna make up shit just to suit his fucking truth day.
See, the thing is, his little hamster is
Yeah,
it's turning
going.
right
It's
now.
turning.
That's,
and
that poor
he's like,
son of a bitch up there.
Wait
he,
a minute.
He just must be exhausted,
Yeah, he
Marilyn.
is. My hamster just told me, wait, bruh.
This is not a good idea.
His hamster
Slow down.
said
Slow down.
$1 a day.
Oh no, his hamster had an ace moment.
You
send
could even
it.
give me $1 a day. I don't know.
Wait a minute. What the hell just happened
Going
there?
somewhere with that, and it was just like, my brain said, "Don't do that one, bro. We gonna forget that existed."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. We're gonna forget
Yeah.
that you even
But
said that.
okay. This may be off subject.
Oh, here we go again.
Okay. But you have to admit, you gotta like when I brought up the situation about dating, and if you meet a new stranger and you guys meet up for a date, no one says anything for the entire date. That is genius, right?
Yeah, that was in spiritual buffness, wasn't it?
It was, but again, I revert back to there needs to be some sort of pre-dialogue.
You had a hard time with
I
that.
just-
He's got a
Marilyn,
hard time with
I
everything
can't.
I say, Marilyn.
can't.
You're
I can't.
so confused.
I would say shit like, are you going to cover the bill or am I going to cover the bill?
I mean, that
You know.
hold on, that can go in. I'm glad we're going to revisit this because there's some things I really wanted to throw out there. Okay, if you're going to go on said date, okay, and it's got to be silence, right? There has to be a questionnaire you fill out before you meet up, right? Who's going to pay the bill?
Yeah, and that's what,
get all the particulars.
Get all
that's
the
what I was
particulars
saying.
out.
You have to have some sort of dialogue.
But don't fill in
pre.
anything that's pertinent. You don't want to know anything about
Why are
this
you
person.
yelling?
Am I yelling?
He's excited.
Yeah. Why
He
are
just
you
gets it.
always doing this to me,
Because
bruh?
you right in
You
my
stress
ear.
me out,
You
man. I
yell.
am trying to be entertaining.
But you don't have to yell. You got a microphone
Meryl.
in front of you.
Yes.
Okay. So are you following me?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
following.
following you.
So you got a questionnaire.
He just said, I want to follow you quietly.
Thank you.
Okay. So you sit down.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What's the first thing that goes through your mind when you see the person?
I wonder what this person sounds like.
Because there's rules. If the person's ugly, in the rules state you could get up at any time and walk away. Nothing is said.
Dang.
That's a clean rule, right?
That just sounds
That's
mean, man.
that's a clean rule, right?
No, why can't it just be
People like features, Lamar. Don't pretend like
Okay,
you all
but-
high and
but
mighty.
we don't have to say-
features are attractive. They attract someone to the other person.
But we don't have to say things like that person's ugly. How about we just say things like that person's not suited for me?
You didn't say it. The questionnaire said it. It was a rule. The rule was
Meryl,
written.
who's writing these questions? Because I feel like they're just random questions.
Okay, so-
like they have no rhyme or reason
But
to
it
them.
has to be something in there where
Okay,
it says
okay.
if this person is not attractive upon entering the facility, and you sit down
Well,
and
see,
you're
well,
like,
that sounds a lot better.
Okay, but what I want to know is
in order not to hurt the person's
Okay,
feelings,
okay.
you could just get up and walk away.
But how many
How is
que-
this not a good idea, Satara?
how many questions?
So it's not based on questions. It's just based on the rules of the date.
So that's where we need to start, and that's where the viewers need to understand. What are the fucking rules?
Okay.
Okay, if
What
you're
are the
asking your brother,
I don't want to ask him shit right now because
There
I
is-
know it's not going to lead us anywhere.
You know
Marilyn.
what? You're not going to find the answers with her. You know why? Because I do all the thoughting. And the person that does the thoughting makes the fucking rules.
But we don't even know what the rules are.
what is wrong?
I don't know. He's just worked up.
Okay,
Husa.
breathe.
Husa. Okay. If the person is unattractive,
There you go.
you can get up and leave without one word said. Now, the person don't know why you left, but that's one of the
But
rules.
the person
But-
read the freaking rules when she got there.
Yeah.
She knows that's
Okay.
one of the options.
Okay, rule number or rule number 2, if a person gets up and leave, it could be for any reason. So you just state like a few examples as to why a person would want to get up. They don't have to know it was because of the features or something. Maybe it was just the wrong skin color.
Okay.
Okay.
Marilyn, hear me out here. You're sitting down,
Yes,
right? Here
yes,
I come. I'm
yes.
going to sit down.
Yes.
I look at you and I go, oh, and I get up and I just walk away.
He said a word. You're not supposed to say nothing.
I don't say that. I look at you and I just, and I walk away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you even have whatever intense eye moments, because you're not able to say anything,
Right.
what would you get from that?
Oh, if I had the same if I had the same rules,
Right.
I'd be like, oh, I'm ugly.
See, let me tell you, that is a psychological problem with yourself because you think you're ugly.
Okay.
If it happened to me,
Right.
I would go, oh, well, clearly I wore the wrong thing, or I'm just not the right color, or I got brown eyes, or my lips too big.
Okay, so you're unattractive.
No.
Which
it's
is
just-
psychological because you're starting to self-diagnose yourself. Well, what could be wrong?
No, but I mean,
Your
I
lips are
wouldn't,
too big.
I wouldn't go
I'm
straight
black.
in on being ugly.
He said his lips are too big.
Or maybe I was too tall. Maybe
So-
my hands was too damn big.
So that's the definition.
But I wouldn't go in on just thinking I was ugly.
Okay, so then I misspoke. Unattractive.
Okay, but those. Okay, I see where you're going there. Look, no more questions for you.
He's
It's
a
because I made
moron.
because I made sense.
He's a moron.
So
We know this.
Okay, just answer the question.
Right.
How long do you stay invested in this? Do you see it out if the person sits down and then it's a full-on engagement? How long do you?
If everyone's playing by the rules, and this is this new dating site,
Right.
app, place, or whatever.
Which, by the way, it's not new. They have a TV show.
Oh, do they
They
really?
do?
So you sit there and you eat and you just look at each other and you
Well,
just
it ain't fun no more. Then.
right.
I thought.
No, you are not.
Okay, so you're sitting there like Lamar saying.
You're sitting there and you eat and you're just looking at each other, trying to gauge some sort of expression from one another,
Right.
right? Or some sort of tangible feeling.
Some sort of balance.
But I mean, would there be a lot of smiling back and forth if they were like,
So I think you
into each other?
You can express a lot without saying something because you
Go
can,
on.
You can feel an attraction to somebody
yeah,
without even saying one word.
right,
You can feel that chemistry,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes, facial expression, a smile, a glance. So I think it is possible
Yeah.
to sit there and not say anything and have a feeling if you click with that individual or if you don't.
Okay, here's another rule. You could touch the individual. Huh? That's a good rule.
at the end, like, or
you could
okay,
get a
so-
lot from just like
Okay.
a handshake.
Okay,
or
so like you come and you shake their hands,
Mm-hmm.
or you can hug,
you can hug,
or whatever,
peck on the cheek,
a high five,
high five,
fist bump.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a good rule, right?
Okay, so at the end, whatever you're doing, you're eating or whatever, and if the person by the end of it gives you a fist bump, then you know it was probably like it was an okay encounter.
Yeah.
But if they come in for a hug,
Yeah.
you know the encounter, and that person hugs them with no problem. You can probably bank on that encounter being a good,
Right.
positive
Do,
encounter.
do you think you could be comical?
Yeah, you could make faces.
Yeah. I would be comical.
Right.
I'd be like,
You're trying to get through who you are without saying
Yeah.
words.
So I think the show that I was thinking of, called Love is Blind.
Oh, that's where they sit back to back, right? And they just talk.
No, so it's a bunch of singles, obviously, and there's a screen in between them, and they go on dates, and then you can somewhat see a silhouette of them.
Oh, okay.
And so but you can speak.
Yeah.
You can talk. You can have like a dialogue, but that's it. You can't describe yourself to the other individual. You can't give clues on how you look or anything like that. It's just, you could talk about anything, but you can't really give, specifics on how you look.
Right. I think that'd be interesting, though.
Yeah.
You could sit there and make somebody laugh with just a face expression.
Yeah.
And then people, I think people have fallen in love off of that show and ended up getting married.
Right.
It's just proven points. It's just proven points. You really don't have to so much have this full drawn out
Right.
conversation.
And then also in the rules, you have, if you're engaging more than 15 minutes for the experiment, it's a must. You sit there for the complete hour, finish the meal, 3-course meal, and then you're allowed. Here's the other rule: you're allowed to say your first word the next day. You guys come in contact, or the next date you come in contact.
It's kind of like speed dating, but with the twist.
right.
Yeah, think about how, but
what it is.
think about how intrigued you would be by the other individual.
I mean, yeah, I get it. It'd be different.
And if you meet up for the second date, things really, I don't know how it would turn out as far as long term, but you would have to believe enough was said to really get it going, and nothing was really said, because here you are on the second date.
Yeah.
And then words come out. Now, that's where things get a little bit murky, right?
Well, when you start hearing and start pitching your deal.
Right. Here's where I throw the monkey wrench in. You ready for this? What if this is a 1-month long process and now you're, hold on. Shit. And now you're doing things together, like you're really going out, like you're going to the movies.
Are you saying words?
No.
Well, no, because you just said.
No. I'm just saying, I throw in a monkey wrench in there. What if this not a 1-day deal? What if it's a 1-month deal and you guys are solid after this 1 month? Do you think words will tear it all apart?
I don't know.
Lamar, that's the best answer you have ever had.
With this guy, no matter what I say, it's going to be like,
No, there's going to be another monkey
I'm going to
wrench.
throw another monkey wrench in the thing. I'll tell you what. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess where I'm going here is, I think when we start speaking, we fuck shit up.
Thank you, because you could have saved us a whole lot of fucking time.
You could have saved us. What?
How
long
long
has
is
it
that?
been? Oh, God.
We're at 28 minutes right now.
I like how you guys
for you
at
to
least
say.
I like how you at least come with me on the damn journey.
I mean, do we have a choice?
You always have a choice. I am not a tyrant, a dictator. I am a person that, gets us involved in awkward conversations.
Ay, Dios mío.
Knowing me, we didn't say a word for a month, we'd still be together.
This is normally in the part of the podcast because we want to keep it short. I would
Wait,
just say,
how come you said?
look, wait.
Wait.
Oh, here we
Meryl,
go.
this is where I would say, like the channel.
Subscribe.
No, we ain't ringing that bell
And
yet.
ring that bell.
Why you say?
Oh, the Patreon is up.
Yes.
No.
You as Patreon members,
Meryl, why you say?
thank you for donating to the Patreon.
Don't forget the TikTok.
We're on TikTok as well. What else are we on?
Instagram.
We're on Instagram. And go to Romper Vroom.
Yes.
Yeah, Romper Vroom.
It's where Meryl gets on her bike and goes, "Brap, brap,"
Oh, and falls.
and falls a lot.
You and I gonna do some talking.
Oh, no, you've done enough talking.
Peace, y'all.
Say peace to the nice people, baby.
I mean, never mind.
Ay, Dios mío, ayúdame, por favor, con este hombre.
You talking that bullshit, girl.
30 minutos. Con minutos. 30 minutos de hablando de nada. Nada. No estabas hablando de nada. De nada. De locuras. Locuras. Es todo.
Con todo.
No, con todo no.
No?
No.
Fondillo.
Ay, Dios.
Yo, mami, Marilyn.
¿Ah? Mucho. Grande. Fondillo.